Hello, this is me again, Vivian Schultz, the city slicker from South Africa that left Joburg and decided to come and live in KwaZulu-Natal. I want to live off the grid. I'm sick and tired of all the crime and grime and all the control and coercion and nonsense. I just want to enjoy life. You can hear I've got a farm full of geese and chickens and cats and dogs and pigs and everything you can think of. It's just a very nice experience. But let me tell you, it's not so easy. Let me show you what I'm busy with today. So my off-the-grid session today is going to be all about what do I do with the extra uh, vegetables and herbs and stuff that I have. How do I preserve? As I said, I absolutely have no cooking clue what I'm doing. But let me show you. So I've had so much peppers and pepper dews and avos and green peppers and maize. That's interesting how the maize grew on this farm. So what I did is I had so much left over and I gave it away. I sold it sometimes for a few rand in a bag. And I managed to become quite good in making it with pepper and with all sorts of mustard seeds and so on. This is very interesting. This is now 6 months old, and we bake corn fritters with that. So, and it seems to me it's going to last. It's got apple cider vinegar amongst others, and then these are lovely. So every time I've got visitors, I would fill it with feta cheese. This I haven't made, but this I'm planning to plant for next year and to make my own gherkins because I love it in a salad. Yeah, and sometimes you can mix it with onion and stuff like that, and you can make a relish. And then look at this. So now my problem is I have no clue what to do with the seed. So this is my objective today, is to figure out the pepper dew seeds, the different type of chili seeds, and there's so many, and every one of them, I mean, can you imagine one little pepper dew gives you, I don't know, hundreds of seeds. Isn't that wonderful? Same thing with grenadellas. I've got grenadellas for Africa, so I'm trying to think, what must I do with this grenadella seed? How do I preserve it? And then avo seeds. What do I do with the avo seeds? How long must it dry? So it's all about seeds. Sorry, I've been cut off. I still don't know how to make a podcast, but who cares? I'm still going to show you all the cool stuff. And I was busy with the wheat. It's the wheat now. I eat it for salad, and it's very healthy. It actually keeps my skin. I'm now turning 62. Can you believe it? And I believe these stuff that I'm eating and this life that I'm living is changing me from a stressed out life to just another type of world. It's like Eden. I've been looking at the off the grid Perkins farm and the Amish and those people and wondered how they survive. And I'm telling you, it's not easy, but it's to be adaptable. We have to be the most responsive, most adaptive, most contributive humans. And I just see every day the people that visit me, their children, they almost can't even participate. They pretend they participate, but they can't. They are useless. So it's hard work, and you've got to learn how to become occupationally intelligent in everything you do. So you see, now I've made these seedlings, but now how do I grow it? And I think I've probably put thousands together. And now I've got to figure out how to plant it, but I'm going to show you in one of the next videos what I've done to get them planted, because all you have to do is you have to Google. So everything grows from a seed. And I think if I look at my expertise, that's got to do with the brain and the neuroscience of the brain. You look at the neural pathways that you inherited from your parents. And if they were occupationally intelligent and were willing to go out of their comfort zone and do things, then you would also inherit less fear. If you had a fearful parenting, it's also how they nurture you. Then you will be so fearful that you'll never even try these things. It's all about the seed. It's all about the seed that you give to your next generation. And I hope you change and you start giving them seed that is sustainable, that's got roots, that actually can cope, because we're going to go into difficult times. We all know that. We need roots. So why don't you come for a weekend? We've got lots of accommodation here. You book through Airbnb, A2B Ecofarm, and bring your children here, and we create programs. We've got so many volunteers that help to give you an experience that you'll never forget with your children. But it's back to the roots, back to nature, where you actually can stand the test of time and where you can become resilient and full of tenacity and you can cope. I'm doing that. Woman Alone on the A2B Eco Farm.